Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate you getting on. So it's our tribe night. I'll give everyone a little bit of time to jump on. You want to make sure that you have you're around like a sink, or you have a wet washcloth, a dry washcloth, or something to be able to clean your face. You also want to make sure that you have your spa packets with you. So my name's Alexis Daigle. If you don't know who I am, you also, as everyone is jumping on, you want to comment your name. This is for you. So you're entered into $100 of free product. And it's also for your tribe leader. This is how she gets credit. She's going to get a gift card. And so you want to make sure she gets her credit. So please comment your name down and have your spa packet ready. We're going to begin in a few. Just to give you a little heads up about who Mary Kay is and what we are. If you have never used this before, maybe you have, we've been around for 57 years. We were made right here in Dallas, Texas. So well, not right here, but we're made in Dallas, Texas. And so we're still American made. And we do have scientists and dermatologists on board. So if you have sensitive skin, this is actually great because it is for sensitive skin. It's not going to make you look like a hot mess or anything. And if you have ever, I love to share this because if you have ever purchased like a lipstick or a cleanser or something from us, we actually have what's called the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation, where we fully fund domestic violence shelters around the world. We do research for women's cancers. And we also do environmental causes. And so every time someone buys a product that actually goes to that, which is phenomenal. I mean, billions of dollars have went into those things, and it is a nonprofit. So it's something that I love that we have. Let's see. So anything else I need to share? I'll share a little bit about who I was and why am I doing this with y'all a little bit later when we have a charcoal mask on. And I think that's about it. So just, comment questions. So the more questions you comment, the more you'll get entries actually. Or, you'd be like, my face is spilling, awesome, like whatever, the more comments you have on here, the more entries you'll have into the drawings. And here's the deal. I don't answer the questions live because it is long and distracting when that happens. And I don't want you to be here forever. So I will try to answer them through text as we go. And if not, I'll get back to you at the end. Okay. So I'll kind of explain it exactly how it needs to be explained. So you should be able to follow pretty well, on here as well. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to take your little spa packet and you're going to start with the 4-in-1 cleanser, okay? This 4-in-1 cleanser, you're going to pretend like you have glasses on. I'm going to show you, this is what the whole packet actually looks like if it was a bottle in person. So you want to pretend like you have glasses on unless I tell you to do something to your eyes, okay? Because there's no muscle tissue here and want to treat that very differently. So again, this is the anti-aging line. It's for sensitive skin. We have dermatologists and scientists on board, so it's some really great stuff. So this 4-in-1 cleanser, you want to open the packet. If you want to have a pair of scissors or something, you can go ahead and have that too. And that way it'll help you when you start messing with everything. And, you want to be by a sink as well and have a towel with you. And you have it comment your name to let us know you're here, because that does count for your tribe leader and your entries into the $100 of free product. So you want to take this scrub. It's a 4-in-1 scrub. It cleanses, it tones, it exfoliates, it takes impurities out the skin. You're going to start rubbing it. It's a dry wash. You don't need water to put it on, which is really cool. And you're going to start just scrubbing it everywhere. Just pretend like you have glasses on, okay? So nothing around here. And you'll feel the beads in there, and that's where you're going to get a level of some exfoliation there. After you're done with that, you can actually take your rag and wipe it off. And while I'm kind of waiting, there's no allotted time or anything. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. There's no allotted time or anything. You can just kind of do this, and then take it off just kind of how you feel. Get the good, clean feeling that you want to feel. And this is just a week of using this. You'll see some before and afters. I'm going to share some before and afters as we go, so you know what it's doing to your skin. And as you see, like up at the top and then at the bottom, this is before, this is after. And you'll see after where they all have pretty even complexion, a lot of brown spots, redness reduced, and you'll also see more of a healthy glow to their skin, right? And I'm going to show you my favorite one, which is a 3-week difference of a customer. And here she is. Okay, so like I said, she has a lot of she had a lot of brown spots, red spots, right? And then it looks like she has foundation on, right? But she doesn't in her new picture. So this is a 3-week difference here. Pretty wild, huh? So after you're done with that, now we're gonna finish the whole package, okay? And we're going to be putting on a lot of products on our face today, not normally what you would put on. Okay, this is something we're going to be doing some exfoliations. You want to get out this little hot pink double. This, it has 2 things on it. It says microdermabrasion. So this is what micro looks like in real life. This is something you only do twice a week. The charcoal mask, the moisture no gel mask, the charcoal mask you only do twice a week as well. So, but we're going to be putting a lot of products on our skin to get the full facial effect. But no one ever does this every day. Okay, so you want to take the first step of the microdermabrasion. It says microderm refine. Now this feels like sand. Okay, just to prepare you, and you're going to scrub all over the skin just like you did the cleanser. We have the same aluminum oxide crystals that they do in a dermatologist's office. Is the #1 at-home micro. It's going to make your face feel super smooth. Again, there's not a lot of time. You want to rub that on and take it off, pretend like you have sunglasses on. Now let me show you kind of what microdermabrasion does if you don't maybe understand. Okay, so let's say you have a pore. This pore, that first step of the microdermabrasion refine, it gets in there and it cleanses out the pore. And then the second step, which we're not going to do now, we're going to do later, it closes the pore. Okay, so you have a pore, it's going to get in there, cleanse it all out, and close it, and minimize your pores as well. And so this is also going to make your face feel super smooth. A lot of people say like, my makeup kind of looks cakey. How do I make it not look cakey? Well, this is one way to do it. It exfoliates, it gets rid of those dead skin cells there. And that is what makes everything look better. It allows everything to go into the skin as well and not sit on dead skin. Okay, so after you do that charcoal, the microdermabrasion, you want to go ahead and find your little white charcoal mask. You can actually find both of these. Okay, we're going to be multi-masking today. We're going to be using our charcoal mask and moisture no gel mask. You want to save the second little microdermabrasion, the pore minimizer. You can save that for later. And by the way, you may have extra. You don't need to use a lot. I forgot to say that. You really don't need to use a lot of product, especially when we're going to start putting on the moisturizers and stuff. So there's probably enough in this packet to be able to use tonight or tomorrow morning. And I just always say like close it up like this and put a little paper clip on it. So our charcoal mask is not the charcoal mask that you see on YouTube where you're going to cry to take it off. It is a clay mask, so you're not going to be hurting or anything like that. You want to open up this charcoal mask and you want to put it in your T-zone. What's your T-zone? A little bit on the forehead, all over the nose, and a little on the chin area. Okay, just in those spots. And then you're going to take the moisture renewal gel mask and you're going to put it everywhere else you don't have the charcoal mask. So I need to explain what is going on here. Okay, so we cleansed the face. We did the microdermabrasion to get the dead skin cells off, and also it went in there and cleansed your pores. Now we're putting that charcoal mask in. The charcoal mask is layers deep. This is it right here. Goes layers deep into the skin to help pull up toxins and impurities. It doubles its weight in impurities. So we're going to see some things actually go onto our skin. You want not a thin layer and not a too thick of a layer. You just want, I'll show you a picture of a girl who has it on in a minute, and you just want to have a good layer on the skin as well. So you should have some left in the packet probably, because we're just doing that T-zone. Now the moisture no gel mask, when you put that on, you want to put it everywhere else. This is something that has the hyaluronic acid in, which I'm sure you've heard is popular name these days. It helps hydrate your skin. Let me show you the picture of the girl who has this on, in case you're confused about how much to put on, how much not to put on. Let's see where she's at. Here she is. Okay. So you want to layer like this. Okay. Now this girl, we have many lines in Mary Kay, skincare lines. We're trying our anti-aging line, which is for someone who's 18 and over. And you'll see she had acne. She was trying our Clear Proof line, which is proven to reduce acne within 7 days. And you'll see how she has that charcoal mask on right now. She has it all over. You can have it all over, but today we're doing today we are multi-masking. So just the nose, the chin, the forehead area, okay? And she doesn't have it at the bottom, but you want to come at the bottom of your nose too, because we do have, sometimes whiteheads, blackheads in that area as well. So she was using, just to show you, and you're going to leave this on, by the way. You're going to leave these masks on, and I'm going to show you some before and afters while you have this on. This is going to stay on for about 20 minutes or so. So you'll see here where she has some dots, right? That's some bacteria. So she was using our Clear Proof line and the charcoal mask, and look at the difference of the 20 days. I know there's a difference in lighting here, but look at the difference of the skin, which is pretty crazy. Now I want to show y'all to my friend's dad with this. Everyone loves this picture. Okay, let me grab it. I just had a little glitch there, but okay, here he is. Okay, so this is my friend's dad, and you'll see right here, he has a new nose, right? This is a 20-minute treatment of number one use, first time use, 20 minutes of using this mask. So you'll see a lot of the blackheads and stuff here. And then this charcoal mask got it out. And so this is what we're going to see. You're going to see, now, not right now probably, but as this mask dries, you're going to see some white dots and you're going to see some black. The black is your pores or your blackheads, but it doesn't, not everyone's a blackhead. It could just be a pore. And the white is bacteria underneath the skin. Okay. So as we have this on, I'm going to show you some other before and afters of some products that we use. So check this out. This is my friend Melissa. She's actually been in Mary Kay for 20 years, I believe. She joined Mary Kay when she was 19, and she was actually burned in a fire. And everyone asked how. She was lighting a wickless mosquito candle, and so don't ever do that. And the candle blew up. She lit it. It wouldn't light. She lit it 3 times. It blew up in her face. And so she, even after being burned, she used Mary Kay products, and she used what we're using today. Charcoal mask wasn't out back then, but she used our Miracle Set, our microdermabrasion, and she took really great care of her skin. She also used something called Serum C, which is what we call Botox in a box. So it's just a potent blend. It's Serum C plus vitamin E, and it just helps restore the skin and brings your bounce back to your skin as well. It helps with the elasticity. And so look how great her skin looks. I mean, you would never know, right? I used to work in a hospital as a respiratory therapist, and I've worked with burn patients before, and rarely do I ever see someone like Melissa who has been, burn victim as well. So just to kind of give you a heads up of how great the skincare is that you're using. Let's see what else. Now, so we're using some exfoliants, okay? So just a heads up of like, what is the microdermabrasion? The microdermabrasion is getting rid of the dead skin cells as well. And so that allows, like, whenever people say how to, I want my makeup to look good. Well, you want to get that dead skin cells off because you want to create a clean palette for your face. But that also allows like your lotions, your serums, your moisturizers, all that to seep into the skin that's really well. So we also have, which is like customer favorites, are satin lips, satin body, and satin hands. So satin lips is a sugar shade scrub. It helps exfoliate your top lip, both lips. It helps exfoliate both of your lips. And then you put a balm, the lip balm on, a medicated lip balm, and that can go on for 12 hours. Makes your lips super soft, so much better than just constantly putting chapstick on. And I know that because I was a Carmex girl. And then before Mary Kay. And then this is our satin hands. Many people also use it for their feet. It's a hand softener, hand exfoliant, and then a lotion. So what this does, the exfoliant and the hand softener, it softens the hands, it exfoliates you, and that lotion seeps into the skin and not going on dead skin cells, which makes it so much better and makes everything last longer. And then we have satin body. And so the satin body is a wash, it is a scrub, and it is a lotion, and it's white tea and citrus. So smells really great as well. Um, Now I know, so we're doing the micro and we're doing the charcoal mask. So we also have another exfoliant, and this is a glycolic acid peel, and one of my favorites. We can't do everything, all at once. Um, but if you're loving exfoliants and you want a sample or something of this, let us know, let your consultant know, and we will, or comment, and I'll definitely get you one out. So whether it's me, I'm your girl, or you have someone else. So anyway, this is an 8-week difference here. And so this is similar to microdermabrasion, like the stuff that felt like sand. But this goes layers deep into the skin, and it helps exfoliate layers deep. And when your skin's being like rebuilt, it's being, built pretty much, exfoliated as well. And so check out the difference of her neck. Just check out the whole difference. The more her skin just looks better, has more of a glow. She only used this 8 times. Okay, so that's another one of our exfoliants we have. Also, we do have different skincare lines as well. This is the one we're currently using. We also have a botanical line. We have a botanical line. One is gel, one is actually cream. And so this is just more of a plant driven line, like something you would see in Whole Foods or something like that. No anti-aging in it. This is our Clear Proof line, which is our acne line. And this is Repair, which is our advanced signs of aging. Now I'll show you a difference of Repair here. We're using anti-aging now. And so this is the one we're using now is for anyone who's 18 and over. And but this is our advanced signs of aging line, and this is a 2-week difference in her skin. So look at that, look around her eyes. So this is my line, the one I like to use. Anyone in their 30s on up can use this, as long as you don't have super oily skin. I started using the full line of this actually this year, because I do have oily skin, but it's getting a little less oily as I get older. And so I started using the full line of this. I would go back and forth. I'd use this one at night and the Miracle Set during the day. So the difference is that this is a foaming wash. Ours a dry. The one we're using today is a dry wash. We have the day cream has an SPF of 30. So does ours, the one that we're using today. And then or tonight, this is the one that this is the night treatment. Now this night treatment has retinol in it, which helps restore the skin. The one we're going to be using, I'll tell you about that when we use it, has resveratrol in it. Resveratrol helps rebuild the collagen to the skin, and retinol is just a little bit stronger to help restore the skin on that level. And then this basically is a lifting serum, but it basically is collagen. So the one we're using helps rebuild collagen. This basically is it. And then this has an eye cream that has a little silver tip to also help with puffiness. So this is very comparable to the line Obagi, if you've ever heard of that. I have a lot of customers who use Obagi, but today they use this and they save quite a bit of money using mine. And then if you are a all natural chemical free girl, we do have a line as like that as well. So this is all natural. We have the Eagle certification for it, chemical free. It is a cleanser. It is a oil. This oil actually can be used for so many things. So a lot of people add this in addition to their skincare line. It can be put in your hair, your nails, your cuticles, your elbows. If you have oily skin, it doesn't make you oily, because I use it. I use a drop of it in my lotion. It just gives that just that hydration and that moisturizer that you need. And then it's an exfoliating powder and then a moisturizing stick. Okay, let's see. So your mask may start to dry. And that is good. We just still have a few more minutes, okay, of leaving that on the face as well. Let me see. Oh, we also have something. People are very interested in hydrogel eye patches these days. And I'll show you mine first, just to give you an example of what they look like. This, if you are tired, you look tired, you have, so I always say, like, I have allergies. I am tired a lot of the time. But this helps reduce puffiness to the eyes. It's in 20 minutes, it works. Like boom, it works. And so this is my before and after. It's also very hereditary. If you do have dark circles and stuff, that runs in your family. And let me show you Ashley. Ashley is a friend of mine, but also a consultant and on our team as well. And look at the difference there on hers. So these are called hydrogel eye patches. and they are literally the bomb. Everybody wants them. You want them. I usually put them on when I'm going to my little girls. When I'm driving her to school, I put them on, and that's how I roll in the mornings. Okay, so I want to share. I know you don't know a whole lot about me. Before I share a little bit about me, I want to share this with you too. We do have a free app if you haven't used it yet. It's called Mary Kay Skin Analyzer. You can actually take a picture of yourself with no makeup on, and then it'll tell you, like, if you get off and you're loving some of these products, but you want to know, hey, what would I need or something, you take a selfie of yourself in good lighting, like some bathroom lighting or something, and it'll tell you your skin texture. It's going to give you a full analysis of your skin, and it'll tell you the products that it recommends for you too. And it's spot on, y'all. It's like really great. Mary Kay spent lots of money to make sure that our dermatologists are on board with all this to make sure that it works really well. So like I said, I'll tell you, if you hear, I don't know if you can hear this, but if you hear birds in the back, we actually have 4 parakeets. And so I don't know if you can hear it, I can hear them, but I want to tell you, let's see, a little bit about me. And here's some fun pictures. So prior to Mary Kay, I was a respiratory therapist. I loved what I did and I didn't. I felt like I was overworked, underpaid, overlooked, right? And this is just a short story. If you want to check out my full story, you absolutely can. My kids were 14 and 7 at the time. My husband worked in the oil field and he was actually working in Alaska. So he was only home 12 days a month, gone 15. And I washed my face with alcohol, y'all. And I didn't even know how to put on eyeliner. So to say I would do Mary Kay, like my aunt asked me to join Mary Kay, like prior, like, I don't know, 5 years prior, a couple years prior to me joining. And I was like, don't ever ask me that again. Well, she called me one day and there was something that was going on. They were, I don't know, earning something. And she said, would you join? And the starter kit back then, it was $100. They had over $600. Today, our starter kit is $30. But we have 2 options, but we only had one option back then. It was $100. There's over $600 of full size product. And I thought, well, I'm getting a deal, right? And so that's why I joined. And after I joined, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to want me to do Mary Kay. And so I kind of just, when I first started, just for a few months, I kind of just word of mouth, like my mom, my friend, my mom was my best customer, my friends, my family, that kind of thing. And actually my mom was on Obagi, and then she tried a repair and she's like, oh my God. And she switched over, and she actually became a consultant to get her products at cost. And because we make 50% profit. And so she gets half off her skincare. Everyone does who is a consultant. So anyway, I said yes and I joined. And then I was just, I don't know what stopped me, but like the first few months, I just kind of word of mouth, I felt like I didn't know anyone. I was busy. Like I said, my husband was gone 12 days. 15 days of the month. He was only home for 12. My kids are 14 and 7. I worked as a respiratory therapist and they were in activities like Monday through Saturday. We had something going on where I had to bring them, right? And so I just was like, I don't have time. I don't know enough people. And I just didn't want to do it, And so I just sold a little here and there. Now I made $200, sometimes $500. I even had $1,000 month where I was just word of mouth, and people were kind of buying that way. So a little bit extra cash in my pocket, but I was still working at the hospital. And I overheard this girl, got on a call one day, overheard a girl who sold $7,500 in a month. She had $1,000 commission check and she was earning her very first car. And I'm like, okay, she's doing better than me. She was working like 4 hours a week and that's what was going on. I'm like, okay. And so I called my recruiter and my recruiter said, twice a week, I want you to put product on face. Now, back then we did in person. Today, I do mostly virtual, which is so much easier because I don't ever have to leave my house, And but I was like, I cannot do that because we left the house back then. I was like, I work, my husband's at home, my kids have activities, like I don't have enough time. And she said, well, your situation will never change, right? If you never try something else. So I was like, she's right. And so basically what I did was I said, I'm going to try it for 3 months. Like 3 months, I'll just be a little bit extra busy. Like, if we want to go somewhere, if we want to eat lunch with our friend, or we want to look on Facebook or whatever, we do it. And I just thought, okay, I'm going to make it happen. So what I did was 2 days a week, and sometime one day a week. It just depends. I worked an extra 4 to 6 hours, but I put product on people's faces at least 2 days a week. In my very first month, so this comes from a girl who was put alcohol on her face, okay, and didn't wear eyeliner. I sold $5,000. I had $2,500 in my pocket, and I thought I could do it again. So my second month, I sold $6,000 then, and I had 9 people asked to be on my team. I didn't even want to build a team because so we work very different. We're direct sales. We're not multi-level marketing, and so you can either we're like a wholesaler. We buy from Mary Kay and we sell for $1. If you decide to build a team, you can, and we get a commission. But the commission doesn't come from our team members; it comes from Mary Kay Corp. And so everyone makes 50%. There's not all these levels. There's no quotas. We can sell to anyone in the United States. So we don't have territories, all that kind of stuff. So very different. We're actually taught in Harvard University's we're taught in Harvard University's like marketing plan because of how great the marketing plan is. And I believe that's why today, 57 years later, people can come in and move up to the top is because we're very different. But so that I let people, well, I didn't let them. They wanted to join. So I was like, okay. So they joined. And that month I got on target for my very first car. My third month, sales stayed the same. To be honest, I've been in Mary Kay for 7 years. Sales have always been high like that. The top 3 things that sell in America are alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetics and skincare. And so skincare is really huge in today's world. And so I've always had sales really great like that monthly. And even during all the COVID stuff, like sales, were still really great. And so that third month when I earned my very first car, and this is the car here with my girls in the trunk, I quit my job and I've never been back. So a couple things that's come out of, me joining Mary Kay. I'll be earning actually my 5th free car this year. And friends, this is some of my team. This is some of the sales directors and me. So I'm a sales director at Mary Kay. And I love what I do. So I love sharing the product, and I love actually helping people make money with the product as well. And so I've actually earned 2 trips as a store consultant, which is something we get quarterly prizes. I was able to take my family to the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas, and then here's a cruise. I earned a free cruise to the Bahamas for my husband and I. Everything completely paid for. I'll be earning 5 diamond rings. I take cash now, so you can only have so many diamond rings, right? But the cars are amazing, and so most people don't know what our cars look like. We actually have 7 cars, so I don't drive a pink car, but one day maybe I will. And let's see if I can find the cars for you on here, because most people don't realize all the cars that we actually have. Whew. It's almost time to start taking off your charcoal mask too, so I'm going to get with you really quick on that. Okay, I found them. I found the car pics. So we actually have all these fun cars. I actually earned a Chevy Cruze back in the day. Today it's a Malibu. I've earned 2 Equinoxes and a Traverse. And so I'll be earning another one actually in September as well. And so it's been something that replaced my income plus some of a respiratory therapist. And, if you don't want to drive the cars, actually I could take right now $500 cash every month if I didn't want my car. But the cool thing about our cars is that they actually pay our insurance. And so I only paid $25 to drive my car for my husband and I. They actually pay up to 25% of our insurance. Okay, so that's a little bit about me and why I'm here with you. So like I said, you should start to see some white dots and some black dots. The white the white is bacteria. The black is actually pores or blackheads, and you want to take that off. So you can either go to the sink and take it off, or you can go ahead and wipe it off if you have everything right there for you. So the next thing that we are going to do is, let me pull up our miracle set again so you can see. So I'll kind of let you wipe that off. as you wipe that off, I always share a little bit, like I said, about my story and stuff, because there's many people out there who may need something more. Maybe it's you, maybe it's not. Like I said, I never thought I'd be doing Mary Kay, and I was extremely busy coming in. But the great thing is that I'm so happy and grateful that I said yes, even when I was so busy, because 3 months of being extra busy allowed me a lifetime of being able to work from home and having freedom and flexibility, and actually not being as busy as I was back then, right? Because I don't have to work at a job anymore. And it, like I said, it brings in, income of full-time income, so we do have different ways. If that's, if you know someone who could use a little cash, not everyone does like I did. Some work a couple hours a month, some word of mouth by just passing out lookbook catalogs and, sharing the products like that. So some people come in to make $200 a month, and some people come in to make, boom, there's a line in between. And, you can kind of, every consultant comes in and says, this is what I want it for, whether it's up for vacations or me time, like spa time, or pedicures, manicures, clothes, braces for your kids, whatever. We have an eStart. It's only $30 to join Mary Kay. And so you actually get a full a free website and credit card transaction processing that is free as well for an entire year. That's $30. It's actually worth, I think it's like 75, but you get all of that for 30. And then we have the full eStart, which is 130. And so you can get actually the full starter kit that I got, which has over $600 of full size product in there, and your free website and all that. And then of course the sample add-on pack. Most people just do the 30 because it's so simple these days, and we're not so much in person. Sometimes we're in person, sometimes we're not. But this is an example of what the starter kit comes in. So you're getting, for 130, you get a free website and a lot of product and stuff there as well. Okay, so let's get back to the skincare. So you want to grab you want to grab your microdermabrasion, and you'll do your pore minimizer. So you want to rub your pore minimizer on, pretend like you have glasses on, and don't rub it underneath the eyes, but rub that everywhere. So we cleanse the skin. We exfoliate the skin with microdermabrasion. We put charcoal mask on the skin to help get deep down, pull up the toxins. It doubles its weight in impurities, so take out some impurities. And then we also hydrated your skin as well with the Moisture Renewal Gel Mask. Now, the micro and the charcoal can only be used twice a week. A lot of people ask that. The Moisture Renewal Gel Mask can actually be used every day. It doesn't hurt you. I use this. What I do with my Moisture Renewal Gel Mask is I a lot of times put it on after my moisturizer, and I sleep with it because you can't feel it after it being on for 10 minutes. Okay, so after you get that off, that should be off now. You want to go to the night cream. You can save your day cream for tomorrow. You want to go to the night cream. You don't need a whole lot of this. Okay. This lasts forever. Like they get the full set here lasts 3 to 4 months, just depending on, how much you squirt in your hand. So this has the resveratrol in it. So resveratrol is found in wine and grapes, and it helps rebuild your collagen, helps rebuild the elasticity to the skin. And it's actually time release. So this is going to be working for y'all for 12 hours. So you want to rub that all over the skin as well. And then when you're done with that, and it actually smells really good. And by the way, any smells that you smell is actually, we don't have any added scents. So it is actually natural. And so nothing added scents kind of tend to clog pores and stuff like that. And so our products do not do that. And then when you're done, so here's our eye cream. Okay. But you want to grab your ring finger. You want to put a little bit on one finger, a little bit on this finger, and you want to pat right here. Like you don't want to go right underneath the eyes, but on your bone line. Okay. Pat, 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 pat. And then you can come up onto the lid and pat. So this eye cream actually has niacin in it. It helps brighten underneath the eyes. So if you do have dark circles, it's a really great eye cream to use because it does help brighten the eyes as well. Okay, so when you're done with that, have a couple things that you're going to do, okay? I'm going to show you many people. So if you have a tribe leader on here, she does get a gift card, but she's also can get more as well. And so a lot of people on here are like, okay, I love the products, and I also would like to see how much they are and if I could purchase something. And so let me go over those details with you, and I'm going to get your opinion. Okay, so there's no obligation or anything like that, but I'm going to want you to give me your opinion, and this opinion actually really counts for the entries too. And so if you give me your opinion, you're going to get 5 entries into the drawing. Now, if you haven't commented your name, make sure you comment your name. If I haven't answered your question yet, I will go back and answer your question, I promise. So here is what's called a set sheet here. And so I'll also have this. So when you're done, you'll fill out a Google form for me. And the Google form actually seals the deal, enters you into the drawings, but it also seals the deal for your tribe leader. So you want to fill out the Google form for your tribe leader so she gets all the credit that she can get for inviting you to have a little spa session with her. And so this is our basic set. I'm gonna go over it pretty quickly, and I'll post it at the bottom. And like I said, it's in our Google form that you'll click on after and fill out. So number 1 is just a basic set. It's a cleanser and moisturizer from our miracle set that we tried. Number 2 is the full miracle set that we tried today. The lady with the towel on her head, this is what she used. It does count as 2 sets. I'll explain that later. This is our natural set. That actually counts as 2 sets in number 3, or you can actually do the oil in number 3. This is our nourishing oil, the one that you can put in your hair, your cuticles, your elbows, all that. Repair counts as 3 sets. This is the advanced signs of aging, the one I said comparable to Albaji. Number 5 is our botanical lines. Number 6 is our clear proof. Number 7 is the multi-mask we use today that you put on your face at the same time. Number 8 is our microdermabrasion, what we also use today, felt like sand. Number 9 is we have the number 1 eye makeup remover in America. I'm talking everyone loves it. Okay. And so if you haven't tried it, it's amazing. We have no muscle tissue here. So you want to make sure that you don't put moisturizer around here and that you're cleaning the eye area really well. So this oil-free eye makeup remover actually looks like it has oil in it, but that's actually a conditioner, and the conditioner helps condition your lashes and not make them brittle and break. And then we also have micellar water as well. And this, y'all, this is amazing. This is a new product actually that's kind of newly released. And this will take off. Like if you're like me, I don't really wear makeup that much, and I love to just, when I come home or whatever, I just take it off. This takes off all your makeup. Like it cleanses brushes like I've never seen in my life. And so we have the eye makeup remover, the micellar water, and our CC cream. CC cream is a light foundation. What I like to use as foundation. I came in America not wearing makeup, and I'm not a fan of a big foundation or heavy foundation. And so this it's a light tinted foundation. It's not BB cream, it's CC cream. Stands for concealer corrector. So it has SPF of 15, a little bit of moisture, and a light foundation in it. It comes in 5 shades. It matches you, and it's awesome. So that's number 9. Number 10 are those Hydra eye patches that I showed you that I said that I wear to school. The differences of the eyes, of the puffiness. And then we paired it with our Soothin' Eye Gel, which has cucumber and green tea extract in it, to help soothe the eyes and reduce puffiness. Number 11 is our satin hand, satin lips, or our satin body. Number 12, we have a tone and firm body lotion that hydrates for 24 hours, and it firms and tones the body. It has pumpkin seed in it, which is a natural toner. And you can get that with one of our travel sets. So it's one of our skincare sets, but they're travel. Now it is probably in the long run, a lot of people ask this question, more expensive to buy the travel than to buy the actual set. The actual set's gonna like your money's gonna go a lot farther buying an actual set than the travel set. But many people like to have the travel set to travel with too. So number 13 is our Serum C. My friend that was burned, I kind of talked about this a little bit with her. So this is Serum C plus E. It's what I call Botox in a box. It helps restore the skin. It helps even skin tone. It helps bring the elasticity back to the skin. It's the bomb. And number 14 is the lady, I show pictures of her neck. where you saw the big difference. It's a glycolic acid peel, or you can get the Biocellus mask pack. Now that comes in the pack of 4. I am giving one away tonight. This actually helps, it lifts the skin and hydrates the skin. You see an automatic difference using this Biocellus mask. Quick explanation is that people sometimes think I have foundation on, and I don't after using this mask. Number 15, we have a new line called Dermocosmetics. It's a retinol 0.5. I'm going to show you before and after in a second. And then we have our Skin Vigorate brush as well. It's a sonic powered Skin Vigorate brush, and you can actually have a massage with it, a massager with it. Okay, and so out of these sets, now everything is sold separately, but these are ways that you can get deals. Okay, and so we have what's called the Cadillac set. You can choose 5 sets. Now some of these count as 3 and 2. 5 sets is $249. You get a free travel roll-up bag. We have a Premier set where you can choose 4 sets. It's $199, and you can get the roll-up bag for half off, or you can choose any 2 sets and get a third half off. This one just does not work with repair. Okay. And let's see what else. And y'all hear that noise outside? Sorry. And then we also have the basic makeup set. And this is totally different from the actual Cadillac Premier and Grand set. But if you're a makeup girl, we have a really great makeup set for you. And then this just shows the before and after here of our starter sets, starter kits that we have. So while I have you here, I want you to comment. You're going to get 5 extra entries into the drawing for this. If you, let's just say I gave you a $500 gift card, what would be your top 5 sets that you would pick? I want you to put that in the comments. It helps your tribe leader, helps me understand kind of what people are wanting these days. So pick your top 5 there. And I'm going to, let me scroll over real quick. Because I want to show y'all what the roll-up bag looks like. And it's amazing. It looks like this. Okay. And let me stop it for a second, or I'll keep that up just so that y'all can, I think y'all can still see me. But this, our roll-up bag actually has a little hangy thing where you can hang it. And it has all of this. I mean, you can fit a ton of skincare in here. You can pull it off as well, and it goes right back here as well too. So someone is cutting their grass. So after you put those 5 in, the other things that I'm going to ask you to do before we leave is I want you to type C. If you would like to be a client, type C here. A client means that, you know, Mary Kay, we love on you. And we, you know, you can come to me and say, hey, give me what I had last time. It's not like you can go to like Dillard's or what, or, you know, whatever, and them tell you that, or Ulta, and then say, you know, we customize stuff for you, and we make sure that it works for you as well. You can be a tribe leader, which is T. So type T if you want to be a tribe leader, which is what your friend who invited you is doing right now. She gets a gift card, and then she also gets some free goodies as well for having her friends on. And you can type B if you'd like to be a brand partner and you'd actually like to partner with us, start your own business to at least get your products at cost. That's $30 or $130. Again, I'm going to post a Google link. You can do your skin analysis. Don't forget about that. But I'll post a Google link. Make sure you fill that out for you and for your tribe leader to make sure your tribe leader gets all our points, to make sure you get everything that you need as well. I appreciate you being on with me too. We have a couple things. If you are local in Lafayette, Louisiana, or around us, we go to Chuy's, the Mexican restaurant, either monthly, every other month. And so we play Mary Kay Bingo, have a lot of fun, a lot of giveaways. People love it. Come out, have a drink with us, have some, it's going to be either Taco Tuesday, Taco Thursday. And it's really a fun time to come out and join us. And if you are not local, we do also a virtual bingo where we do the same thing and give away prizes. So make sure to check that out. You can always add friends to this to this group because we're constantly doing giveaways, and that is how you get extra entries into all the other, like the Amazon gift cards and stuff like that. I do product giveaways per 50 people that we add, and so you constantly will get added into that for adding your friends in here too. And when you add your friends, you're not just adding them to something. It is, I'll actually reach out and see if they want to have a spa session, and they don't have to invite friends or anything like that. It's just a gifted little spa packet that you got in the mail that'll be sent to them so they can enjoy a night to themselves too. Again, thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to fill out the Google form when I post it, and make sure that you comment your name on here too. So hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll answer all the questions if I haven't yet, and y'all have a good night. Bye.